Before I talk about some sports, I want to elaborate on this Elaine restaurant in South Dallas on Martin Luther King. Miss Elaine, while she rests in peace, Miss Woman had this shop over 40 years. Now, I worked at Fair Park this year. Uh, it ain't nothing like it used to be. Uh, but it's coming to an end. It ain't gonna be like it used to be. But anyway, Elaine Restaurant. This woman done had this place for about 40 years. And I done some research on her. This woman had 2 biological sons. She got this shop, this eatery in 1987. And if you remember, if anybody was in the streets, 87 was the Jamaican year. The Jamaicans had a lot of drugs in Dallas, Texas. And she's of Jamaican descent. So this is just my theory of it. My theory that whoever her baby daddy is could have been in the drug game, allegedly. Could have been in the drug game to fund that building. I'm not saying that she intentionally took money, but I'm just saying. But she took some money and did good with it. She did good with it. She had this restaurant for over 40 years. The woman just passed away, I think, in 2022. Man, the ground ain't even hard. She is rolling over in her grave right now because she had to stay at that building for that building to keep going. People used to go to her shop all the time. Like, it's a known eatery. She had the best jerk chicken, beef tips and rice. All her sides was A1. I done had them. I ain't been there since like before COVID, but I used to go kind of regular. And beef tips and rice and her cornbread is A1. All her sides is A1. Well, she adopted some kids. And one of her adopted daughters, she left the place too. They closed it down on Saturday the 18th. And I'm saying, was it designed for this woman's shop to be closed down after she passed away? Like it seemed like they can't wait. That's how they doing majority of the houses in South Dallas. Now I'm saying this towards just the black, man, I love my black people, man. But we fumble the ball in so many areas, especially when you got a silver spoon in your mouth. I mean, it's different when you getting it out the mud versus when you got a silver spoon in your mouth. Man, go to school. Get your education. Because whatever your people leave, you can carry it on. We black people that do that, get that type of treatment, we ain't carrying it on. We ain't carrying it on. Now, both of her sons, they can't come together and have that restaurant still running. And if you look at it, you'll say, well, why they couldn't do it? 40 years? That woman got 40 years of making money. You know what? Wherever she lived at and whatever her kids' habits was, cost that woman that restaurant while she laying resting. This woman was a pillar of the community. Like, she ain't do no harm to nobody. Them the ones the white folks want. Soon as you lay down, man, we getting everything. We getting that spot. Cause guess what? Your siblings, your offspring, they ain't gonna be able to hold on to it. You know. And evidently the woman didn't have no younger brothers or younger sisters. I mean, it's like nobody wanted to take that spot after 40 years. Like, that's crazy. But rest in peace, Miss Elaine. Um, Going on to sports. Um, the Dallas Cowboys hurt us again, man. They fooled us. Man, they fooled us on the road. It's crazy. Dallas is probably the only team in NFL history that they can play with the fans' emotions. Like, we can go from getting blowed out one game to winning a game pretty the next game. And then the third game, we like, oh man, it was Super Bowl. And then, man, the rocks start falling down. The rocks is falling down. Man, we go to Denver, and the altitude, man, say, I guess shit, we was stuck in cement. Is it really true that the altitude affects the players that much where they can't tackle? Hell, Denver should have advantage every game, man. That's how they came back on the Giants. But the Giants put up a better fight than the Cowboys, man. We come out the door. First possession was an interception. And I guess Bo Nix said, well, I gotta give the crowd something to be in awe by. He'll throw interception. Cowboys kick a field goal, 3-0. Then we'll take the next possession. And from that point on, it wasn't no looking back. Dallas couldn't stop the run. The running back had over 140 yards, some outrageous number for him. The running back out of Ohio State, man, that was his best game in his career. And we giving players we give players a la Rico Dowd. Rico Dowd wasn't running like Herschel Walker against Buffalo. Yeah, we ain't hear him then. But guess what? When the Cowboys came in town, he was making bold statements like strap up your 10 strap and all that. Look, the Cowboys coming to town, man. Teams is licking their chops. I mean, teams is looking at the fat in their stats, man. If you got good stats and the Cowboys come to town and you on offense, you're going to get some good stats, man. Wide receivers, Bo Nix, that might be his best game of his life. Like, from high school on, man, like, everything he threw was like a pot of gold. Like, wide receivers wide open. The running backs play action was what, man, Cowboys almost wanted to play without a helmet on their head because they couldn't see what was going on. But yeah, they look butt awful, man. Now they got to go play Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray, he ain't got no, yeah, man. You know what? That's been a knack on Kyler Murray. Like, he ain't been able to get out of harm's way. A lot of sacks and, just bad play at the quarterback position for Kyler Murray. But guess what? He playing the god awful Cowboy defense. Like, he can get on track, man. This could, and I actually think that Denver game gonna propel them to have a decent year. I predict them to go to the playoffs. But yeah. Now we got Kyler Murray. Now Dallas is 3-4-1 right now. All right. Let's hypothetically the hypotheticals. Let's say they win this game. They go 4-4-1. Then they got a bye week. All right. They come into another scrub team, the Raiders. They meet the Raiders, right? We say they beat them 5-4-1. All right. Now we back over 500. Dallas ain't won 2 games in a row yet. They beat the Raiders, right? In them next three games, Philly, KC, Detroit. They almost say the best one for last. You remember last year, Detroit, they done the do. Like they done the offensive lineman, Flea Flickles, and oh yeah, they partied in Dallas, man. I thought I saw some of them downtown still party. But that'll be 5-4 if they beat the Raiders and beat Arizona, right? They come off that bye and play the Raiders, but them next three games, if they win 2 out of 3, they get my respect. But I'm saying right now, I can't see it. I can't see them beating Kansas City, and I can't see them beating Detroit. After 3, they might beat Philadelphia, and they have to split with them, right? They gotta split with them, and right now they gotta hope. Well, uh, the Giants took a major hit. They lost their tight end. They lost not the tight end, the running back, Scatterboo. Then they turn around, they leading wide receiver been out. Then they got some defensive players that just got hurt. So they wounded. But the division, to win the division, Washington ain't gotta worry about Washington, because Washington gonna be right there with them. They ain't gonna be good either. But Philadelphia is the team that they always chasing. So Philadelphia, they gotta hope that Philadelphia have a glitch in their giddy up, because if they don't, I can't see the Cowboys making the playoffs, man. I just can't see it. And I'm right now, I'm already saying they ain't gonna make the playoffs. But who's to say what can transpire after Overshawn come back? And the way Jerry Jones gave his post-game interview, it's like he done a lot of talking. It's like he said, I don't think it's in our best interest to go for one player. I'm for the team. So that means you're going to get multiple players. You need to go get 2, 3 players on defense. Because right now we ain't got no safeties. And if you looking at the same game, we looking at Dallas is a different team on the road than they is at home. They're a different team. They didn't even have a fight. Even after the game, looking at CD Lamb, like he just looking in space. Like, you know, like this is pathetic. And Dak played like playoff Dak. He played playoff Dak. Like he threw 2 picks. One of them, I don't know what the hell he was thinking, throwing in the double coverage to the tight end. It's just a lot of they got a lot of mistakes. Now I see why Michael Parsons wasn't all time great. See, Michael Parsons could have been all time great, because guess what? He ain't have no help. He ain't have no interior help. Like on that D line, you need some dogs on that D line. Like yesterday, Bo Nix was his jersey was clean. His jersey was clean. Like, I mean, it was too clean. I mean, Dallas couldn't even get a late hit on him. Get a late hit, man. Hype the team up, man. Get us a spark, man. It got to where Bo Nix felt so. I'm gonna tell you, in the third quarter, Bo Nix felt so comfortable in the pocket that routes was being run where he knew he was gonna have to wait. Show you the difference between a good defensive line. Aaron Rodgers, after halftime, he knew the game was over. He knew the O-line wasn't going to hold up, and he knew his receivers ain't going to get open. He knew his O-line, because they got 2 motherfuckers on that defensive line. Green Bay got 2 motherfuckers on that defensive line that's going to get after the quarterback. When I say get after him, you better make some hot reads. You better have your hot reads ready. But guess what? After halftime, Aaron Rodgers knew the game was over. I ain't never seen Aaron Rodgers in a state of where I'm holding the ball like these wide receivers. But guess what? Pittsburgh traded. We got their best receiver. Man. DK Metcalf wanted the ball. Now look what happened. You get traded to Pittsburgh, you get some money. Now you playing for some trash, and y'all lead the division. That just goes to show you, y'all ain't. It's impossible for y'all to win the division. Y'all got Slay. Y'all got I forgot the other cornerback name, and y'all got two good corners. Y'all just paid Watts a whole lot of money. Watts was, man, was he inactive? Was he inactive last night, or was he playing? Cause man, they looked horrible, man. Like, but yeah. Green Bay put some pressure on the quarterback. Dallas can't put no pressure on the quarterback. So quarterback got time enough to sit back there and drink a shot of coffee, look at the newspaper. You know, man, he can survey the crowd. Oh man, there go my old granny. She in attendance. That's how much time Bo Nix had, man. Like, he wasn't worried. And when a quarterback is confident of his O line, it seems like he can just survey. Like, any quarterback can do that. They can eat you up for lunch if you can't put no pressure on them. But Jerry Jones said he ain't looking for no one player. So he looking for multiple players, like 2-3 players. Yeah. So by the trade deadline, if he don't make that, that transition to 2-3 more players on our defense, well, they ain't gonna make the playoffs, man. And it's crazy how Jerry Jones gonna go to his grave knowing, man, you can't take that money to the grave with you. Man, you can't take it to the grave. You a billionaire. You can't take it to the grave. That's all I gotta say for now. All right.